Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and even Venus, because this is your love and relationships reading for July. I'm Katie, welcome to the channel, and I'm so glad you're here. All right, so we're going to start this reading off by getting two animal spirit cards, one that represents you, and then one that represents the person you're in the relationship with. Oh my gosh. These two have come out already, but not together. So, okay, so we have you as house spirit, or mouse spirit, excuse me. As I was saying that, I was thinking kind of like little homebody. I feel like maybe for this month you were feeling like you want to just be at home, like you want to be around the people who make you feel at home. You're very sweet, very kind, very soft and compassionate. You're very, very sweet. Sweet keeps coming to me. Okay. You are with Skunk right now. And Skunk is telling me that your partner, whoever you're with, is kind of in a downward spiral. Sorry, I shouldn't have reacted like that. It just felt a little more than just like a little funk. Like they're kind of spiraling out about something a little bit. And it's making them question their worth. Yeah, I hope Skunk's okay. It feels a little much. Thank God they have you though, because you are so loving and supportive and just, yeah, I feel like you are kind of carrying the weight right now. And just, so this is actually, I didn't tend to the small things. You are having to do a lot of like the small day-to-day things because Skunk's spiraling about something. Okay, let's get more about that. Let's see. Little Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? These are coming out good. Okay, so you have Wild Rose, and I'm hearing that for this month, everything that you're taking on because of Skunk Soul Spiral, do it your way. Do it in a way that feels good to you. Because again, I do feel like you are taking on the burden, like the brunt of the burden, right? And so handle the small things, the day-to-day tasks, everything, throughout the month, just one thing at a time, but do it your way. Okay? Because I just feel like you've got so much going on that you're stressed. I mean, I feel stressed. But if you can figure out a plan that works for you, this is what this card is saying, is to do it your own way. Okay? So you call the shots, you make the rules, you get through whatever this is that's happening in the month of July, but get through it your way, okay? You also have the Breathing Rose, Heart Healing Emotions Connection Timies. So I feel like whatever Skunk's going through, it's either a very emotional thing, like something's happening with a family member, or just something like emotional for them. This could be also whatever they're going through. If they're not going through an emotional thing, it's creating a lot of emotions between the two of you. For some of you, I feel like you're kind of arguing a lot and bickering. Gosh, and I'm sorry to hear that. Again, because I was like, I want a solution. I want, like, what do you do if you're in that situation? I was drawn back to you and your softness. When the arguments happen, not saying that you need to retreat, but remember, just be soft in the way you communicate, okay? But there's definitely, like, this is a healing process. Like, Skunk will get through this with your help and support. And there is kind of like a healing element for both of you. I think for you, it's a time where you're going to realize that you're capable of handling the hard stuff, which is a great lesson, right? Sucks that you're doing, like, lessons are hard, but you're capable, and definitely, like, your rose in the heart there is like blossoming because of this experience, okay? Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. Okay, so I feel... That's so cute. Okay, so there's the two little hummingbirds, and in the middle there, I don't know if you can see the little bee. Whenever I see a bee, that's telling me that, like, there are sweet rewards, there's sweet results, like, the whole honey kind of analogy. But when you two come together like these hummingbirds, that's when there's like that sweetness where you just feel that love. Both of you feel that love and support. I do feel like, okay, so this receive and abundance, I know, okay, so what I got from that is because you're kind of carrying the load right now, you need to be open to receive love and support from other people, not skunk necessarily, because they're kind of spiraling. They could come to you though with this, but be mindful of the people who are showing up for you right now and who are giving you love and support, and lean into that. Oh, be open to receiving that help. Okay. And I know sometimes that's hard, especially for Virgo, because we want to be the ones that help out all the time, right? But you need this extra love and support. You need this help right now. Okay. So be open to receive that. Okay. We also have rose without thorn. You have the right to your joy, peace, sweetness, and life. What this is telling me right now is you do not have to spiral out because skunk is spiraling out. Okay. So this month, let them do their thing. This is something that they need to go through, a healing experience that they need to have, right? Well, it's healing on the tail end after they get through it all and can process and everything. But you right now, you have the right to be happy. You have the right to do things that bring you joy and pleasure. And first, I'm just hearing like, you can laugh. You can laugh. Even though skunk's going through something, you don't have to be so empathetic that you're spiraling with them. I was reading this book by the Dalai Lama, and he said, or maybe it's Desmond Tutu, I can't remember, one of the two, said that empathy is a beautiful thing, but when you are so empathetic that you see someone under a rock and they're holding up a boulder with their body, if you go and sit underneath that boulder with them and just say, I'm here with you, I've got you, that doesn't do anything. It actually harms you. What that person needs is you to be on the outside showing them how to like get the boulder off of them, and maybe perhaps even waiting for them to just get the boulder off of themselves. Like, it's one thing to be supportive and loving and empathetic, but it's one thing to be so empathetic that you're taking on that person's emotion and you no longer have emotions of your own, right? So that's what this card is saying, is that you can be empathetic in a way that is supporting and loving, but you do not own skunk's emotions and their spiral right now, okay? I also have for you, you need to step into your masculine energy, and I think that is because you're doing so much, and because I think you're already so soft and tender and compassionate that for this month, getting skunk through the spiral, you need to tap into your assertive communication, your decision-making skills, all of that kind of masculine energy, you know, stereotypical masculine type stuff. But that's what this card is saying. This is Brother of the Rose. And I think that that's going to be very beneficial to you. And it's also going to help you not fall into like carrying skunk's emotions as your own. Okay. Beautiful. Now we have Sophia, which is divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. So whatever this spiral is, it was destined to happen. It's something that it's a karmic lesson for skunk. And I think it's also a bit of a karmic lesson for you, because you need to learn, it's these two cards. This is your karmic lesson in this, okay? Are these two cards, are being able to show support and love and empathy without getting drowned by it, and tapping into your masculine energy so that you can keep that kind of in check, okay? But that's what this card is saying, is that this is part of the divine plan, okay? Okay, I want to do one last like overall message for you, okay? So what's the overall message for Mouse Spirit, our little Virgo, in the month of July? Okay, I can do these real quick because 3 came out. Okay, so first we have the Anointed. Answer the call, leadership. This is all about you stepping into, again, that like masculine power, that leadership role, okay? We also have the Reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. This spiral and, you know, your experience too of taking on the burden, it's going to make you guys closer as a union. It's going to bring you closer together in the future. And I feel like it's going to make it so that you guys have to communicate in a certain way that maybe you haven't before. And that's what brings you closer together, okay? And then we also have the Mystic Rose, compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. 100% this is for you. I know this feels a little contradictory to these two cards, which is your karmic lesson. What this is saying to me is that be true to who you are. Just keep your integrity intact. You can still have compassion. You can still have love and support because that's who you are naturally. And that's such a beautiful thing. Okay. I know you guys are going to get through this because of these cards. Very, very hopeful, positive, kind of a karmic lesson. But yeah, I think you and Skunk are going to be just fine. Okay. Write in the comments if you want about, you know, what you're going through, if you've been able to kind of step into that masculine energy and just how you're doing. Okay. This was a different kind of love reading. It was very more specific to you, but I think you needed that message, which is why you got it. Okay. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe, you know, hit the notification button if you want to know when I've uploaded more. Virgo, I just love you so much, and I will see you next time.